I loved questions about how does this work? There's so many things that could interest you in biology, a butterfly net, or hiking, or observation, so much of science. So my mother gave me all of those kinds of things from the earth. Also the creativity, I think. So much of the creative talent in really coming up with a good idea for an experiment requires the artistic side of your brain. So it was really a very unconventional approach at the time, really starting out with the protein, working your way up. The contributions that my lab has made is really trying to understand the bigger picture of how do you make a tissue of our body. How do you build such two different structures, the skin surface versus the hair, such very different structures coming from the same cells. They're adult stem cells. I'm interested in how that happens with my own selection of skin as a model system for study. In figuring out how it works, we've been able to solve the genetic basis not only of blistering skin disorders, but also a skin cancer, a hair tumor. This is my aunt, the biologist who inspired me. She wanted to go to medical school, and she was denied. She raised the issue of whether I ever felt discriminated against as a woman in going up through the ranks in science. Throughout my career, each level has been faced with some difficulties in the sense of being female. Maybe that's an inspiration to me in trying to participate in fighting battles for younger women. I'd like to see those who are younger than me not have to face the hardships that I had to face. Having been married to a philosopher all these years, I would love to go back to the heydays of the Greeks during that period of time when science and philosophy were almost one and the same.
We found ways to sort of create a shared language where we can tell each other about what we're doing and actually sort of understand it. And I think it's been inspiring for both of us.
So I like that. I very much enjoy looking at a painting with my husband. It gives us 4 eyes rather than 2 each. What I find interesting, David, is that you just gave the scientific perspective on art, and I just gave the philosophical perspective on science. I think as a scientist, when you begin to ask questions that you're passionate about, all of a sudden science becomes incredible discipline that I can't imagine wanting to do anything else.